Damn, son. Old man lost 17 years of his life with the baby mama. You don't gotta go through that. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised how many young men, middlemen, old men, all types of men have no idea about the #1 rule in life. Never, ever, 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 ever fucks with the baby mamas. Never, ever, ever fucks with the baby mamas. No exceptions to the rules. Men get 2 strikes if they're poor, 3 strikes if they're rich. But women only get 1 strike. Once anything comes out that cooter, it's a wrap. You'd be surprised how many men, young, middle, old, till this day, have no idea about the virus of the baby mama. Let me save you a whole lot of cheddar, nigga. Let me save you a whole lot of money and time and heartaches. I might even save your life, because sometimes they end up in jail. Sometimes they end up dead over a baby mama. Let me save you a whole lot of Skrilla. Let me save you a whole lot of Skrilla, nigga. Hashtag no lie. Hashtag no kidding. Hashtag this is not a joke. Never, ever, ever fucks with the baby mama. Let me play you a little video real quick. Homie learned the hard way.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I got a question for you. I just left our daughter's house, your daughter's house, and you know she's graduating, and she was telling me that she wanted, I guess her biological father just came back into her life or whatever the case after 17 years, and she wanted him to come to the graduation, but in order for that to happen, I have to give up my ticket, and she told me that you knew something about this.
Yeah, I didn't know something about it.
And
Is
so,
that a problem?
you don't think it's a problem? Like after 17 years?
Stupid bitch.
Like you don't think that's a problem?
No, I don't think it's a problem at all. Because if she want her daddy back in her life, put her daddy back in her life.
So you want me? So after 17 years, this dude come around. Look, he can be there, but y'all want me to give up my ticket to let him come? Don't I paid for that entire graduation? I got her first crib.
Yo, imagine spending 17 years raising a child, taking care of the baby mama, taking care of the house, taking care of the baby. That has got to be over $1 million, because you're spending at least like $50,000, $80,000, $70,000 a year. You taking care of a woman and her child? That shit is at least 70 grand. Multiply that shit times 17. That's at least $1 million. Hashtag no lie. Let the champ save you over $500,000 right now, homie. This is not entertainment. This is real life.
Okay, and we appreciate everything that you did. But at the end of the day, it's still gonna be her daddy, and she wants her daddy to come back in her life. I don't see anything wrong with that.
Y'all trifling as hell, man. You mean to tell me?
I told you, a thought is a thought. It's a thought. A thought will always be a thought. She could hide it for 15 years, 10 years, 5 years. Usually within 6 months you figure it out. But, you know, this guy didn't figure it out for 17 years. God damn, imagine 17 years later, you got gray in your beard, you got gray on your head, and you figure out that, damn, I'm a simp? I've been a simp for 17 years? Oh no.
What's up with you and him? Y'all back together or something? Because it has to be something to it. Because ain't no man after 17 years, ain't no man just gonna pop back up and, oh, I want to be at your graduation now. Ain't no man doing it. And what type of man is he?
What you mean? What type of man is he?
Listen,
he's trying to come back in his daughter's life.
Any type of man.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
But y'all in cahoots with trying to get me to give up my ticket that I paid for?
Ain't nobody. Come on.
She probably fucking him too.
Ain't nobody in cahoots. It's just that she want her daddy to see her daddy graduate. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, but you brought it to her.
She told
me you brought it to her. You brought it. You convinced her to do that.
Because we trying to build a family. We trying to build a family.
After 17 years.
We trying to build a family.
After 17
years. Yeah, after 17 years. I don't see anything wrong with that.
It's a thought.
Man, y'all trifling as hell, man.
That's a thought.
Straight up. You know what? This is what I'm going to do. Just like I told her, that apartment that I just got for her, I just went and pulled
you wrong for that.
I pulled the lease off of it. That graduation that I paid for, I'm finna go take all my money back. Matter of fact, I'm on my way there right now.
No, that's wrong. No, that's trifling.
Wrong.
That's trifling.
So after 17 years, y'all kicked me to the curb,
man,
and that ain't trifling?
So now I'm just
supposed to give her my money. I'm supposed to give her my money.
Okay.
I took care of this girl for 17 years. Saw her through all her schools. Was at all her little milestones. I was the man there.
You don't think she appreciates that?
I mean, the damn show don't
she
feel like
it. Everything you do. But so now you're gonna do that to her?
I'm taking all.
You just gonna take everything from her?
I am.
You know that, and that's what you call trifling.
I am.
But you so-called want to be a daddy. But you want to be.
That's over with.
That's
over with.
That's over with.
Yeah, that's over.
So you want so you gonna be out of her life just like that?
I'm done.
Just because of the graduation? Are you serious?
No, she told me that you convinced her to do it. And she old enough to make her own decisions. So she came to me and told me she wanted to give up my ticket that I paid for to a man that hasn't been there for 17 years.
It wasn't even the girl's idea. It was the baby thought, mama. The baby mama. The baby mama is a thought. The daughter is about to become a thought because, you know, baby mamas only have thoughts. You know, you come from a thought, you're going to be a thought. That's just what it is. Or a broke nigga, or a nigga in jail, or you need to stay away from the baby mamas. And even if they don't have a baby, if they got more than one tattoo, you need to swerve that too. No baby mamas, no tattoos. This is not 1950, this is 2026. Boy, you need to stay in Christ. Let me tell you, you need some Jesus in your life.
Right? And you don't want me to be at a graduation that I paid for? The money that I worked for and I spent and paid for? And I got her first apartment?
Damn!
And I'm getting kicked to the curb? I'm the bad guy now?
Ain't nobody said she was getting kicked to the curb. They just said she want her daddy to come. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with it.
You know what? Look, all y'all can go now. Because I'm just finna take everything back.
Wow.
And I'm gonna let y'all
doing that like...
That's how it is.
Nah.
Yo, he raised her for 17 years. Paid for everything. Even got her an apartment. It wasn't even the girl's idea. She's just like a little teenager, you know what I mean? It's the baby mama is a thought. Now that baby daddy came out of nowhere, probably came out of jail after like whatever, 10 years, 15 years, whatever, you know what I mean? Who knows? Who cares where he came from? You know what I mean? And they want him to give up his ticket for the baby daddy. Unbelievable. That is not unbelievable because a thought is a thought. You can't change a hoe into a housewife. But unfortunately, so many men, I learned the hard way. I learned with 2 baby mamas. I learned the hard way. You know what I mean? But better late than never. Just like Jesus Christ. It's never too late to come to Jesus Christ. The way, the truth, and the life. But I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson in my 30s. I was like, never again. Never, ever, ever again. But unfortunately, you'd be surprised how many men there's out there. Many men. Young, middle, or like this man. That man is at least like 52 years old. Have not learned the lesson of the baby mamas. Rule number 1 in life. Do not fucks with the baby mamas. RPM. You better have that RPMs in your car right. You better have the RPMs in your life right. RPM. Religion, politics, and money. You better talk that shit quick early. Like on the first date. Before you spend more than $8.99 on a value me on the bitch. Let's talk about this RPM, baby. Religion, politics, and money. You better have that shit locked down. And you don't even need to have the conversation with a baby mama or a bitch with, how many tattoos you got, bitch? Off the rip. How many abortions you got, bitch? Where your daddy at? Where your mama at? Where your brother at? Where your sister at? You know what I mean? How your family going? How long you been at this job? That's a nice iPhone. How many payments you got left on that iPhone? You know what I'm saying? You're just immediately dropping $40 on the table at the Starbucks or the pizzeria, wherever it may be, and just walking out. Immediately. But if you're smart, you don't even get into that because you could just text them the questions. You could just, while you're talking to them on the internet, you know how you meet bitches on the internet nowadays, right? But if you meet them in real life, you know what I mean? You don't got right off the rip in the first 2 minutes that you meet the bitch, but the first time that you meet her, the first time that you meet up with her at the pizzeria, the Chinese store, wherever it may be, right? Don't go spending $150, $200 on a bitch that you don't know. You know what I mean? The first time that you meet this bitch, you know what I mean? On some cheap, you know what I'm saying? At the pizzeria, take the bitch to McDonald's. You're immediately asking them questions nicely. You know what I mean? You don't gotta be like as aggressive or like, you know what I mean? Like how I talk and all that stuff. You know what I mean? I'm a little, more relaxed. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta bring it up. Yo, what you think about Trump? You know what I'm saying? Where your mommy at? What's your daddy at? Yo, that's a nice car. What is that? Oh, that's a BMW 325. That shit paid off? Just like that. Just like that. Where the money at? You could start with the money. You could start with the politics. You could start with the religion. You could start with the religion. You could start with the politics. You could start with the money. It don't matter how you mix it up to RPMs. But you got to get to that. You know what I'm saying? And definitely don't even talk to baby mamas. You got a baby? You're like David Copperfield. It's just a magic trick. You just disappeared. All she turned around. You like, look. She looks out the window. She turns around. All she sees is $40 on the table, and you're gone. Pew!
That's
You wrong for that.
I'll be wrong. I'll be wrong.
You wrong.
I'll be wrong. Don't worry about it. Hey, look, I'll tell you what. I'm about to get off this phone. I want y'all to go have a happy family together because I'm out that shit.
Oh, you wrong.
Yeah, that's right. Sure right. Like I'm supposed to just stick around and let something like this go down. Man, I've been there for 17 years. Man, I ain't trying to hear that crap, man. Straight up.
Word up. Word up. Now you're better off losing $20, $40, and just being out. You know what I'm saying? Than spending 17 years? God damn, son. That's just over $1 million. That's like another whole other house. You know what I'm saying? Damn, 17 years. Some of these niggas it costs them even more than $1 million because your freedom don't got no price. A lot of these niggas end up in jail. I almost ended up in jail over a baby mama, keeping it G. Keeping it super G. That's why I say don't skip my videos, because it is these videos that got the value. It is these videos that are the best videos. You know what I'm saying? Boxing ain't gonna save you $500,000. You know what I mean? Boxing ain't gonna save you from doing a 2-year bid because you punched some dude in the face over a baby mama. Boxing ain't, you know what I mean? Boxing, sports, that shit don't really matter. You know what I mean? Stop skipping my videos, son. Stop skipping my videos. And stay away from the baby mamas. Fix your filters. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get smart. Hashtag get smart. Hashtag fix your filters. You know what I'm saying? You can put in the filter. No kids. 25 to 35. No kids. Black bitches. Chill. I like Latinas. Latinas are my favorite. I like Colombians, Uruguayans. I like them Latina bitches that look like Kim Kardashian. You know what I'm saying? That ain't never gonna really change. But I gotta be smart. I don't even fuck with the Latinas no more. You know what I mean? Give me a little snow bunny. Give me a little snow bunny with no babies, no tattoos, and upper class white parents. Hashtag no lie.